Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing the 5 cheapest bags available at Chanel right now. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma. I make weekly videos about luxury handbags, shoes, fashion and lifestyle. So if that is something you are interested in, please consider subscribing to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. So we are back filming in my lounge room after a brief hiatus last week where we had to film downstairs in my husband's media room because my parents were here using the upstairs room. But I'm excited to be back here with the natural light. Let's get into today's video. The topic of today's video is something that I haven't really looked into before on my channel, but I'm really excited to get into it. I was going to do an Hermes unboxing and an Hermes giveaway today, but the item I ordered for the giveaway hasn't arrived yet. So that's going to be postponed until next week, but I'm so excited to do that with you guys as well. That being said, I'm really excited to talk about today's topic and I would love to hear your thoughts as well in the comments. Really excited for that. So over the weekend, I was feeling a little bit sick and I spent a bit more time on my phone and I decided to browse the Chanel website, which I don't do very often. And as normal, I was just gobsmacked at the prices of things on Chanel, especially their handbags and their SLGs. So I just did a little bit of an experiment to sort of see what are the 5 most affordable items that I could get from Chanel right now if I was looking to enter and I wanted to buy a bag or an SLG that can be used as a bag. So the criteria for this was, first of all, it has to have a chain or a strap, so it has to be versatile enough that you could put it on your shoulder or cross body, as well as just being handheld. So I couldn't just choose a pouch, for example, because obviously they're a lot cheaper. And the second criteria is that they have to fit a phone. So the smallest item I will show you today is going to be 15 centimeters across, which is the size of my phone. I have the Samsung S21 in the regular size. So I haven't taken into consideration if you do have one of the max size iPhones, for example. But for a regular average size phone, all of these bags will accommodate them. So a couple of the items surprised me in terms of the cost. I thought there would be more than they were, and several of the items surprised me in terms of how much they cost, how completely ridiculously overpriced they were. So let's get right into the list. Okay, so I'm going to put my glasses on before we get started because I want to be able to read from my notebook and not miss any details. So the first item is an SLG. Several of the items on this list are from the SLG category because you know that SLGs with a chain can come in at thousands of dollars cheaper than a similar item in the handbag category, right? So the first one is the Chanel 19 belt phone holder. I will insert videos of all of these items as well here so you can see them in more detail. And this comes in at 3,250 Australian dollars. So it looks all right. You can definitely fit a phone. I mean, that is the purpose of it after all. So it is 10 centimeters by 17 centimeters by 4 centimeters. It is made of lambskin, so it's going to be feeling quite luxurious, although not super durable like caviar. It's got that zip pocket, it's got that main compartment, and it has that little card slot as well. So it looks as though you can fit quite a lot in this, lots and lots of tiny items. And I love belt bags as well because you can obviously wear them around your waist, but then you can also kind of sling them over your shoulder and have them like a very short crossbody bag. And I think that's a really good look. So for the price, a little over $3,000, obviously that's extortionate. But I think in terms of versatility and what you can fit in this is a pretty good option for the price. Okay, so option number 2 in terms of price is the clutch with chain, and the vast majority of the SLGs are called a clutch with chain. This one in particular I really love because it looks a lot like the Business Affinity, like a cute mini Business Affinity. So if you have a smaller phone, I think this is probably the best option on the list. So it is only 15 centimeters long, so you wouldn't be able to put like a max size phone in there. But look at the storage on this thing. So you've got that cute little back pocket, like super cute zip pocket. You've got a little mini kind of pocket on the front as well that you could probably put like change and cards in. Then you've got a zip pocket, and then you've got the main compartment. That top handle is adorable, and the chain super cute, so you've got a bit of versatility with how you wear it as well. You could hold it or you could have it across your body. So I love the way that this looks like a bag, but you're paying an SLG price for it. So this is probably my favorite on the list, and because I do have a smaller phone, I would actually be quite interested in taking a look at this, but I bet it is so hard to get in store because it is so super cute. So option number 3, and this one has the biggest capacity so far of the ones that I've gone through. This is called the flap phone holder. I really love how it is in this beautiful red shade. Big fan of that. And I love as well the kind of accordion style of it because it means the capacity can be quite adjustable and it can stretch to hold your thing. So it is 19 centimeters across, so you're even going to get the biggest of phones inside that. 10.5 centimeters high, 8 centimeters deep. 8 centimeters you can fit heaps in 8 centimeters of depth. Absolutely awesome. I love how it has that double chain as well, that little charm feature on it, super cute. So this one comes in at $4,380. Still huge amount of money for what you're getting, but I think it does have a lot of features, which I suppose Chanel used to justify the price they put on this thing, and you know that it is definitely going to fit your phone. It also has some little card slots, it looks like, at the back as well. So obviously they've designed this so that you can carry all of your essentials. It looks like it only comes in the red color, but I think it's a beautiful pop of color. And yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the features of that double chain. It just makes it a little bit more special. Okay, so option number 4, this one surprised me because I thought this was a lot more expensive than it is. So this is the classic wok, and obviously super popular item. We see them everywhere. I think they're notoriously hard to get in store because I've definitely seen these considerably more expensive on the resale market. So this is currently on the Chanel website for 4,400 Australian dollars. I thought this was way over the $5,000 mark for some reason. I'm not sure, I was wrong. But it's 19.5 centimeters across, so you can obviously get even a big phone in there, heaps more. It has all of those card holders as well, so you've got loads of storage. It's got a little zip compartment. It's probably the one that looks most like a bag. It has that little Mona Lisa pocket on the back, so it has a lot of classic features. And I know that you can wear it long ways crossbody on your shoulder, but you can also loop it so that you could wear it as a little bit of a short shoulder bag as well. So lots and lots of options with that. It's in the beautiful caviar leather. I think there was a blue leather option, a black leather with the silver hardware, and then there's a denim option as well if you were into that, which is even cheaper, just over the 4,000 Australian dollar mark. So I was, even though it's so much money to pay for a wallet on chain, I was surprised at the price of this. I thought it was going to be a lot more, and for the versatility, I think this is a really good option. Okay, so the final is an actual handbag from the handbag section. So currently, right now on the website, this is the very cheapest handbag that they have. This is the Deville Tote in the small size. It's called the small size, but it's huge. It's actually 39 centimeters across. So you can fit a laptop in there, you can fit your iPad in there, you can fit everything in there. It's absolutely massive. This bag is something that I would have not been interested in, but it is starting to grow on me the more that big bags are kind of coming back, and I notice how much I'm using totes now that I've had a baby. Yes, so I think this is a real consideration. 5,700 Australian dollars. Obviously it is made of fabric. It does have leather details obviously on the chain and the strap and little tabs, but it is a primarily fabric bag. It does have a little pouch as well, which is super cute for extra storage, but then of course the interior is just fabric as well, so it's just kind of like a big whole of a bag. You definitely need an organizer in there to give it a little bit more structure, but for $5,700, it is a lot of money for something that isn't made of leather. But if you are after a Chanel handbag and a very beautiful, popular piece at that, then I think the small Deville Tote is a really, really good option. Okay, so that was the 5 cheapest handbags or handbag-like items that are available on the Chanel website right now. Whether or not you'll be able to get your hands on these things in store, obviously you can't purchase things from the Chanel website. And I know that some of these SLGs in particular can be incredibly hard to get your hands on, especially if they resemble a handbag for a slightly better price. They are super in demand. Something I have learned from this is that Chanel's prices, whether it's handbags, whether it's an SLG, they are just so expensive. I think I would say comparatively they are more expensive than Hermes, because you can spend the same amount of money on a Chanel wallet on chain, which is an SLG, and you could buy, for example, the Hermes Picotin 18 or 22, which is a beautifully crafted handbag with a lot of capacity from Hermes, which is arguably a more prestigious brand even than Chanel. I know that's kind of up for debate, but certainly the craftsmanship, it has been argued, is even better than Chanel. With Hermes, you could buy, I think, 2 of the mini Evelyns for almost the same price as a Chanel wallet and chain as well. So yeah, unless you are really after the sort of Chanel aesthetic, I think that you can get so much more for your money from other designers. But what do you think, guys? You might have a totally different opinion to me. You might actually own some of these pieces already. I would love to know. Do you think that spending the money at Chanel is worthwhile on any of these pieces? Or do you think that you would potentially take your money to a different designer and buy something from them instead? I think out of those 5 options, my favorite was the little clutch on chain, the one that was like the mini business affinity. So that was super gorgeous. I think there was just so many features that could somehow maybe justify the price, although not really at all, because it was like nearly $4,000, right? Gosh, we are talking about so much money, but I guess you are here because you love handbags as well, and sometimes you just can't explain it. It is absolutely crazy. Thank you so much for watching this video today, guys. I can't wait for next week where I'm going to do an unboxing from Hermes. I'm also going to briefly go through the tax refund options available when you do travel to Europe, because I did get a few requests for that, and I've had a fair bit of experience in that over the years, so I can share that really briefly. And also super excited for my second giveaway. It is from Hermes. It is definitely going to arrive in the next day or two. I cannot wait to share that with you next week. I hope wherever you are in the world, you have an excellent day or night. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you next week in my next one. Bye, guys.